Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So on my 10-acre property design video, I laid out the linear line of improvements that I was going to make on this small property. So I started you off with my woods to food plot conversion part 1, showing you how I cleared the brush in this back plot and cleared out the woods in that front plot. Step 2, I came in and I planted my food plot screening of the Egyptian wheat. So I screened that front plot from the house and from the road, and I screened this back plot from the livestock. Now on a lot of small properties, you're balancing living on the property, raising animals, enjoying the property in other ways, not just hunting. So you have to deal with multiple things. So that's why I'm screening it from that house, from that livestock. Now, in this part of the video, I'm going to plant that rear plot in clover. So after I cleared all the brush in this rear plot, I came back in and sprayed glyphosate over all the regrowth that was already taking place. I then came in with the Polaris, just used the tires to kind of mix that soil up. I came back in, I broadcast seeded all the clover, and then I drove back over that seed to pack it in with the Polaris. So that was about 6 days ago. Weather here has been 55 to 60 degrees for the last week, and as you can see, we're already getting a lot of growth from that clover. So it's popping up all over. I'm really happy with the results so far. So normally, if you're planting clover in the summer, warm months, 2 to 3 days, you can start to get that seed actually germinate. In the spring, when it's a little cooler, around 60 degrees, usually about a week, and you'll start to see growth from that clover. So that's kind of what we've had here, between 55 and 60 degrees. So it's been about a week, and we're getting some good growth out of the clover. So as I said in the first video, for the fall, I'm going to come back in and plant some winter rye and some brassicas along with the clover back here in this plot. But I want to get this clover in so there was some green for when the fawns start to drop for turkey season. That front plot I'm going to leave bare in the spring, and I'm just going to plant that in the fall. But I had to get that food plot screen in for the Egyptian wheat in the spring so I can get that max growth of hopefully up to 9 or 10 feet. So by putting that in the middle of April to the end of May, you're going to get that max height. So even though I'm not planting in that front plot, I still had to get that food plot screen in. So on this rear plot, I also made a couple small hinge cuts around the outside border. It's going to help to shape that plot in the way that I want, and also provide some side cover for the deer as they're coming into the plot. I want to try to keep this plot more of a kidney bean shaped, which is going to make those deer move all the way through the plot around that slight curve to see what else is in the plot in the fall, so that the bucks can't just walk past and see everything in there. This plot, it's not a destination plot. It's a smaller linear plot. It's going to serve as more of a travel corridor in the fall to try and get that buck movement through as they're moving out to the ag fields at night, providing a couple stand locations to get good shots during hunting season. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. As always, make sure to contact us for the habitat solutions on your whitetail property. Also, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video.